Welcome back to the Heads Up Show, and we got 3D bumpers and Ryan.
That's exactly right.
So we're back with another episode with our friend Ryan over here who deals with all of the teams, and we have a lot to talk about. 3D bumpers, man. So let's just get into the nitty gritty. Who are the 3D bumpers typically for?
So these are going to go to teams, NFL, college, anybody, all the way down to youth, anybody that's purchasing for their entire team, for everybody to look the exact same. If you have your team coming in here, you want to get some bumpers taken care of, we can do it, and we can have them for all different helmet types.
So you're working directly, of course, with the equipment guys at the highest level, all the way down to just youth leagues, right? And everything.
Mom or dads, who's ever running the youth organization at the time.
So there's a couple of new things that I don't know much about. These, I'm assuming, are for the Vicis 02.
Yes, they are extremely small, and these are going to go on the front of this small one right here is going to be the trench model.
Jeez.
And then the bigger one is going to be just your standard Vicis 02. So they're going to be a lot smaller. Not every logo works on there, but we do have to crunch the logo down to be able to fit on the front bumper there.
I gotta say, dude, I'm impressed because this is like teeny tiny.
It is.
But it's extremely legible. So this one now, this kind of looks like a Speed Flex one, but it's not. What is this one for?
Yeah, so that's first off the bumpers for Iowa State. They do cyclones on the back. Really cool design they have there, and that's going to fit on your Axiom helmet. So that's going to be the new Riddell Axiom back bumper.
So you're already doing these for the Axiom?
Yep, right? We've had Axioms, everything that's coming in, all the new helmets come out, and we're able to make them for every helmet type.
I love, this is a great example of, you threw the state right in there.
Yep, that's what they wanted to have that done. They sent it our way, and there's really... options are endless when it comes to the design for the most part for these bumpers.
Like how well is this matched to the actual team?
We run off of PMS colors, so everything's going to be exact, and that's why we do PMS, because just like you can see here, there's two different golds just standing right beside each other. Every team has their exact colors, and you can't just go off of a standard scarlet or a standard Seattle blue, anything like that. We go off PMS colors to make sure we hit it exactly to what you're looking for.
Do the equipment guys... do they feel the pain of these versus decals, or is it just the same as you got to change these the way you have to change?
Yeah, you got to change these anyways. A lot of times the bigger schools are taking the mask on and off anyways, so it's nothing for when they take a mask off to slide one of this on inside. And with the screws right here, they screw right in and they'll stay there for as long as you want it to stay there. So these aren't going to come off when you're talking about anything that's been screwed in. You might have a couple fall off here and there. That's just the nature of the beast when you're talking about the adhesive and with the different weather conditions everybody's experiencing. But for everything on there, you're going to take it right off. You're going to peel off the back layer here, and then it's going to go straight on top of your helmet. So it's going to go over the existing bumper. That's what people need to realize is you don't need to remove anything on the helmet. It literally goes on top of what's already there. So it's just going to go on top of the Riddell or Schutt, whatever helmet you're using, Vicis, all the above.
So let's talk about these flags. So this is a standard chrome US flag that we sell. A few years ago, we implemented these. I think you were a huge part of that. These are the embossed tech ones, we call them. These are that kind of puffy. Now let's talk about this. This is a 3D bumper US flag, yeah?
Yeah, so they're going to keep, if you're going to use this, you're going to be able to keep the exact same material that you use with the bumpers if you're interested in keeping that. Some people like to have the same material on all their helmets. That embossed tech flag is made similar to what New Era uses for like their cap patches and stuff like that. So that's going to have a little bit more of a shine to it than what you get with the 3D bumpers. But the embossed tech still has that raised effect just like a regular 3D bumper does. It just has a different almost texture on the outside to it. To give it a little bit different look.
So tell me about this guy.
So it's going to be a Nigerian flag that's going to go on the back of a helmet. A lot of teams lately have been putting flags back there. So we have Canada flags, different stuff from where the kids come from whenever they're playing. They're able to represent the colors they want to represent on the back of their helmet.
What's up with this font?
Yeah, so we did a cool new change with the 49ers this year. We worked with them to redo their saloon font. So they used to use a standard, more blocked, solid color font, and then they switched over to the 49ers with the saloon font, and you'll be able to see that this year on Sundays on the field.
Cool. So for the people that are really, really savvy with their uniforms, they might say, wait a second, Packers don't wear 3D bumpers.
Yeah.
We have these because you sometimes make samples for the teams or for whatever other reason. Is that right?
Yeah, we make samples and we send them out just so guys can see how it looks, because some people are visual.
Yeah.
They don't like to see it just on the artwork. They like to see it in person. And for the schools that want to have that roll out on the field, we do samples so they can take a look and see exactly what it'll look like.
You almost can't watch a football game on TV without seeing them on the field, right?
Yes.
Whether one team or the other or both have them. And I think you're just killing it, man. So good job getting out there with these teams. And if you are looking for 3D bumpers, in the description of this video is a link you can click to. We'll make sure that we get all your information and hook you up with our boy Ryan here, who will set you up. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you have questions or concerns or comments, let us know. Until next time, cheers.